Good morning. Today I want to shortly talk about a technique called the maki-osae. Maki means winding, as in makiwara, winding straw, and osae means pressing down, usually. So this technique, everybody knows it from Okinawan Bujutsu. For example, you find it in the iconic badge of the Shinbukan with the position from Sakugawa no Kon, and it's in a number of techniques. It's basically like this: winding, pressing, down, winding, downward press, winding, down press, winding, press down, something like that. So it's usually done like that. Here's your tag, then you wind and press down. So of course you can use it as a block with the lower end of the bow. Press down, over and down, block, over and down, and counter. Or you can use the middle part of the bow, like block here, press and pull down. You could even use the upper part, you know, just block here and then counter there, like that. So let's talk about the kata. Where do you have it? You have it in Sakugawa no Kun Sho, right? You have it in Sakugawa no Kon Dai. You have it in Yonigawa no Kun, right? Several times. And Shirotaro, yes, at the end, right? At the end of the second last lane, right? Before you move to this part here, right? That's right. So you got it here. Then you have it in no. Yes, you have it in Chatanyawa no Kun. And you have it in Ugasowa no Kun, similarly, right? Not 100%, but with the gyakute, right? So there's a huge number of kata where you use this technique. Now, when I was living in Okinawa, you know, the thing is, people talk a lot about kumite and stuff, and in Kobudo you have a lot of yakusoku kumite. It's the same as in karate. It's pre-arranged. Some people, they perform it in a way that it looks like as if it is a free attack and as if it is an actual real attack, but it's not. It's pre-arranged. And there are several of these pre-arranged bow techniques where you can find this. And I did it in front of the sensei, and I used to attack like more lively, more realistic, and I do the technique more realistic. So the other guy, he was very, you know, secure with like, yeah, oh, I'm gonna do that. Like that, you know, doing their their drama, and he was making the defense and was preparing for the attack, but his defense was on the middle block, and he was doing it like rah, rah. So what happened was he got my he pushed him by himself. He himself pushed the tip of my bow into his face, scratching his face. But it was his own fault, was because he blocked like that, and then he rolled over like that. He did the rolling like that. You cannot do that. You have to see this. If you consider it three-dimensionally, here is the weapon is coming here, right here, thrusting, trying to thrust through my eye, okay? And you do what? This, and then that, Look here. Look, there's a huge wide opening. You cannot do that. You have to understand that these yakusoku kumite things are prearranged. They are like, hey brother, let's do it like this. Okay, it's not real fighting, even if it looks like. Even if they pretend it to be. With all the and all that, you know. This is a huge drama and a huge show. I'm not saying they cannot do it. It's just the way the yakusoku kumite is done, okay? So if you do that, you know, you have to think about, like really, and try it out a little time. Not just do like 1, 2, 3. You have to think about it and get a feeling for it. You know, let somebody hold a stick there. You know, attack a little and then you try it out, block like that. And when you walk down, you have to use taizabaki, right? Here, when the attack comes, you step outside a little bit. And when you counter, you move like that. And you have to, you know, lift the weapon up. So the weapon is here. I'm looking at the tip. So it has to be overhead. And then you turn it down, right? And things like that. And it's actually not supported in Kobudo often. Because they say, no, this is a form. This is what sensei does. I have asked him, you have to do it like that. And then you learn things like that might kill yourself one day. I remember things like with the tonfa, for example. A lot of things. Whether we're doing the argo position, right? An argo position with tonfa, you want it here. You don't want to do it like this, okay? Same with the tackle. Then we're going with the tackle like this. There are spikes on it, and they're holding the spikes here. Yeah, I'm sorry, right? You don't hold that here because that's why, okay? So there are things that you have to figure out for yourself. Don't believe everything they say.